Unacademy.
Hi, Amrit. It
Hello, sir.
is
Good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon. Congratulations, my
Thank you.
little baby of my team. I
Thank you, sir.
always called you
Thank
the baby of the team.
you.
It
Thank
is, uh, it is indeed a matter of proud privilege that our academy, you were the baby teacher,
Yes,
and of course one of the most popular teachers of my academy.
yes, sir.
And right from day one, I used to tell you that you will definitely make it. I'm so glad you have fulfilled my dreams and your dreams,
Thank you,
because
sir.
it was our
Everybody, people with whom you're competing, everybody is working very hard. I am a kind of person, if a person reads it once, the person will memorize it. But I have to read the same thing 10 times. Then
yes,
only because I forget very soon as compared to other people. Second thing in the interview is that there would be questions in which you will not be able to answer
true.
because we cannot know. I
Yes,
said yes, ma'am. From the academy, there are many students who become judges in Rajasthan. So they laughed about it. They said that okay, so you will be a junior then. So,
that
yes,
was that was mean. I think, Amrit, you are one of the best examples and the best motivations for those people who could not make it the first time, because normally many people do not make it the first time.
yes,
But most of them give up thinking that they can't do it.
yes,
I think your success story is one very, very important motivation for all those students who believe that if they have not been able to make it the first time, they can't do it. Hi, Amrit. It
hello, sir.
is
Good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon. Congratulations, my
Thank you.
little baby of my team. I
Thank you.
always called you
Thank
the baby of the team.
you. Yes,
It
thank
is, it is indeed a matter of proud privilege that our academy, you were the baby teacher,
you. Yes,
and of course one of the most popular teachers of my academy.
yes, sir.
And right from day one, I used to tell you that you will definitely make it,
Yes,
because from day one, when you started teaching in my academy, I
yes,
saw that spark, and I always saw that your behavior, your thinking, your maturity was that of a judge. And that is the reason why I used to always tell you, beta, start preparing, you will definitely make it in the first 10. I always used to tell you.
yes, sir.
I'm so glad you have fulfilled my dreams and your dreams,
Thank you.
because it was our dream.
Yes, sir.
And of course we miss you in our team, because all the students all miss you. I
Yes,
mean,
sir. Even
and
I do miss teaching. I miss many students. I used to interact with them very often.
now even when we shifted to Unacademy,
Yes,
and
sir.
even all the now you have pan India students, and
Yes,
all those pan India students, when they ask me, sir, where is Amrit ma'am, I said,
yes,
"Ab bhul jao, she's become a judge."
yes,
So,
sir.
so it's a very nostalgic thing for me, and I guess even for you, that
Yes, sir.
we had
Definitely.
such beautiful 3 4 years together as
Yes,
a
sir.
team,
Yes,
teaching students. Okay, a lot of students all over the country have dreams to become a judge, because everybody who does law has one dream, that kash मैं एक judicial officer बन सकता.
yes,
You have achieved that dream, and I've seen your journey, because every day I used to meet you in the
yes.
camp. Now, what what would be the basic ingredients to succeed as per you, for the new aspirants, for the aspirants who want to become judges?
So first of all, I would advise people when they start with this journey, it should be very clear in their mind because दूर से वो चीजें बहुत अच्छी लगती हैं becoming a judicial officer, but before starting with the journey, it should be very clear in our minds that you will have to work a lot because अभी competition भी इतना ज़्यादा है and sir with lot of discipline and each day it's not that you're working 5 days and then you are taking it off and relaxed. You have to work each day. You can't be lazy. You can't say कि कल कर लेंगे. There's nobody pushing you every day to get up and study.
Right,
It's not like a school. There's no
right.
time. Yes, sir.
You
So
have to actually be very, very, always there should be a passion.
Yes, sir.
That passion I've seen in you, of course. Yeah,
Passion, and so there should be a fear in your mind all the time that everybody, people with whom you're competing, everybody is working very hard.
true.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
So there, that fear should always be there in the mind, even if you're performing very good in the tests, even if you're understanding everything. Some people, what when they take the coaching, they feel that concepts aate hain, we understand everything, and that's it. Sir, it's not that. You have to cram also,
Right.
and yes, sir, you have to practice a lot. So it needs everything. You have to sacrifice a lot. So I would suggest that if a person is ready to do all these things, only then they should start with the student.
Okay. What was your bent of mind?
Sir, while preparing,
Yeah, I mean, did you have that what I call a killer instinct? That yes, I will do it.
sir, actually, while I have, sir, I've given many attempts. I've given MP twice. I've given Punjab mains. I could not clear that. And every time when my results used to come, when I again used to pick up the books, I used to feel that maybe I don't have that in me. And in my journey, somewhere I realized this fact earlier. I never realized this, but somewhere in between I realized it that I am a kind of person, if a person reads it once, the person will memorize it, but I have to read the same thing 10 times, then
Yes.
only because I forget very soon as compared to other people.
But
I
I,
realized this fact. Yes,
you
sir. So
every
sir,
right.
yes.
Please
So
continue.
sir, yeah, so sir, then I was very clear in my mind that I'll have to work very hard.
Mm.
If a person is reading it once and he's memorizing it and writing it in the exam and getting it right, I'll have to read the same thing 10 times. So sir, I decided that day onwards that it's just that I'll have to put little more effort. So I was
Okay.
ready to do that. So this time, sir, I gave my 100% and I was able to clear
I remember you used to take so many holidays.
it. Yes.
I'm just joking, of course. Acha,
Yes.
how did you prepare your languages?
So languages, my English was fine. Like is I have till 10th I was in ICSE. My English was not bad, so everybody used to focus on Hindi. So I realized one thing, that if my English is good, I need to work upon that also. I can't leave English.
Hmm.
So I realized this fact that I have to perform little better in English. If my English is good, let me make it little
But
better than this, so that I can, if it is, if I'm scoring 10 more marks in English, that is going to help me. So
right.
Hindi, obviously, sir, I was preparing. I was reading two newspapers every day.
Okay.
I had taken these books, BA, MA books. So
Hmm.
anything, I used to open any page. I used to read 5 to 6 pages every day from these books. I used
Hmm.
to write. So everybody used to tell me कि लिखो जितना लिख सकते हो. And so
Right.
that day I felt, when I wrote Hindi essay for the first time, I felt कि I don't have the content.
Hmm.
So it is always better that you write, because आई थिंक आपका प्रिपरेशन वो होना चाहिए जो आप सर एग्जाम में एग्जैक्टली जो चीज आप करने वाले हैं, आप अपनी प्रिपरेशन में वो चीज कीजिए. What when I gave my Punjab mains, what I did is I read Punjabi. I read a lot. I read articles. I read newspaper. But sir, when I was writing my essay in Punjab mains, I realized that I have never written Punjabi. So
Hmm.
this time I corrected it. I wrote a lot.
That's a
I
very
had
valid, very
Yes.
valid point.
Sir, I used
Absolutely.
to write 5 to 6 pages every day.
Oh,
Yes,
acha,
sir. Yes,
very
sir.
good.
And sir, not looking from somewhere and then writing. I used to take any topic. We can take any topic and just start writing on that topic. Sir, when you write the essays in, like, uh, for few days, we will realize that नहीं हो रहा है. It is difficult. You find it difficult to write, and you feel like quitting. कि ठीक है, law पढ़ लेते हैं. Let's leave it. Time
Hmm.
है. But don't do that. I would suggest that if you find something difficult, work upon that now, because
Yes,
later on you will not get time.
absolutely right.
That when you write it, the problem is itself telling you that I am a problem. Work upon. Yes, sir. That you have
You
to
remember,
work upon this.
you remember I used to say in class, language is make or break.
Yes, sir. It is. It is, sir.
I always used to tell you should score in paper two, that
Yes,
you,
sir.
that you can score the maximum,
Yes,
and
sir.
score in your language. You can put an edge to all against all others in these three things.
Yes, sir.
Acha, how was your interview?
Uh, sir, actually, sir, I did not prepare a lot for interview because I did not have much time. My interview was on the very first day.
Yes,
So,
I
sir,
know.
I had two options. The first option was that pick up all the books and start like read everything from A to Z. And the second option was just relax and go with the flow because I'd already prepared law and
Yes,
I was just going through the newspapers. Uh, Sir, I had seen so many videos, the UPSC videos on how to, what are the etiquettes for interview and things like that. Sir, I just followed one thing that you have to be very confident. So,
yes,
sir, when I entered in the room, I was very confidently, in a very loud voice, I said that, may I come in, sir? So, yes, sir. So they were very happy with it because they take so many interviews in one day, they get very bored.
yeah,
So, I was watching this YouTube video. From there, I got this idea that when you enter into the room, they should feel that some energetic person is coming.
yes,
So in a very loud voice, I said that, may I come in, sir? And then second thing in the interview is that there would be questions in which you will not be able to answer
true,
because we cannot know everything.
right.
So you have to be very humble and just tell them that, I'm sorry, sir. Uh, at present, I'm not able to answer this question. So there was one question in which I was not very sure about the answer. So I asked their permission. I said that, sir, I'm not very sure, but if the board members allow me, I would like to attempt this question. So they
Hmm.
allowed me, and I attempted that question, and I came back home, and the answer was right. Yes,
Yeah, see, I think, Amrit, your experience as a teacher
yes,
must
sir.
have given you a lot of
They
confidence,
asked me, sir, they asked me that you've completed your LLB in 2017. So what have you been doing?
right?
So I said that I've been teaching.
Yes,
So then they said that so some of your students must have become judges. So I
yes.
said yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah, from the academy, there are many students who become judges in Rajasthan. So they laughed about it. They said that, okay, so you will be a junior then. So
That
yes,
was that was mean.
yes, sir. So you'll be a junior.
Jocular way, of course, they
I
were
don't.
joking.
I'm very happy if my students become judges.
Okay.
Yes,
No,
sir.
but now, do you think that now you have taught both in my academy? You've taught both in the offline mode and in the online mode.
Yes, sir.
When you joined Unacademy and you started teaching on the online mode
Yes, sir.
with me, do you think that online mode Unacademy was better, or was the offline mode in our academy was it better?
So, I don't think there is any difference. There is just one difference in online and offline mode. That when you are learning online, you save a lot of time.
Yes.
So when I was preparing for judicial services, I have been with so many students and I've seen students that example, if the teacher is teaching you about injunctions, they get very curious. Okay, what if this happens? What if this happens? I
Hmm.
think in judicial services, you are not required to know each and everything. So what
Hmm.
the teacher is telling you, if it even if it is online, even if it is offline, what the teacher is telling you, you have to trust that this is more than sufficient.
Right.
And yes, sir. So there are very few students who have doubts and they want to talk to the teacher after the class. So I
Hmm.
think this is not what judicial services requires. So I feel that what the teacher is teaching you, that is more than sufficient.
Do you think on Unacademy we are able to completely clear the concepts? You have been teaching with me for 1 year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think so, sir. I don't think so. Anything else is required. I don't think so that any other books are required. This is more than sufficient. Sir, I've always been telling the students that keep your syllabus limited and keep revising it again and again.
Yes,
Rather
revision.
than, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rather than studying from different sources, because, sir, I think the key to success is revision. So
Yes,
for revision, you need to keep the syllabus very limited.
true. Absolutely right. Okay. Now, since you have had a very, I'll say, struggled way to Haryana, because
Yes.
you appeared in other exams
Yes, sir.
and you were tenacious to carry on and you never gave up.
Yes,
Do
sir.
you think that this never giving up attitude always pays to become a judge?
Sir, many people ask me that kuch aur kar le. You have so many other options. Punjabis, so they go to Canada, and it's a very good option for you. But sir, I always felt that if I quit this time, I'll get into the habit of quitting. Maybe it's professional, personal, any from any point of view. Once I quit this, it'll always be there in my subconscious mind that पिछली बार भी तो ठीक है छोड़ दिया था ना, let's try something else. So sir, I never it never came in my mind कि quit करना है. Every time when my results used to come and I used to fail, I found it a little difficult to again start preparing, again looking into the same books and going through the same syllabus. But it never came in my mind that I should quit now.
I think, Amrit, you are one of the best examples and the best motivations for those people who could not make it the first time, because normally many people do not make it the first time.
Yes,
But
sir.
most of them give up thinking that they can't do it.
Yes,
I
sir.
think your success story is one very, very important motivation for all those students who believe that if they have not been able to make it the first time, they can't do it.
Yes,
In
sir.
fact, I have known you as a student, as a more of a, as a teacher, and I've seen your journey. And I can definitely vouch that the very fact that in 5 minutes I was able to appoint you as the star teacher of our academy, that itself shows that you have a lots and lots of talent which is actually totally हो गया कूट कूट के भरी हुई है आप में, मुझे पता था. So I, in fact, Unacademy was very proud because you are the first educator of Unacademy who has become a judge,
Yes, sir.
and all of them are very, very proud of you. And of course, I have always been proud because somewhere down the line I always called you the baby of our academy,
Yes,
and
sir.
I've always nurtured you, so to say, to ensure that you try to be the best.
Yes.
I congratulate you on behalf
Thank
of
you,
the
sir.
Unacademy team and myself.
Thank you, sir.
I have had the best of times with you, Amrit.
Yes.
You always were the baby of my team,
Yes, sir.
and you always have done us proud, whether you were teaching or you have become a judge.
Thank
I
you,
wish
sir.
you all the very best on behalf of Unacademy and myself,
Thank you,
and
sir.
may you always rock in your career, and may you always remain in the stars.
Thank you so much.
Bless you, and congratulations once again. God bless you always. God
Thank,
bless you.
thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.